It's a swell city.
Open another window!
There aren't any.
Well, what better telephone for an axe?
The thing to do is to forget about the heat. You make it 10 times worse by crabbing about it.
Why don't you leave her alone, sport? You're the one that wanted to go into town.
Excuse me.
I'll pick it up.
I got it. Hello, sport. Alright, goodbye.
That's a great expression of yours, isn't it?
What is?
All that old sport business. Where'd you pick it up?
Now see here, Tom. If you're gonna make any personal remarks, I won't stay here a minute. Now go and get some ice for the mid-julep.
Imagine marrying anyone in this heat.
I was married in the middle of June. Louisville in June. Somebody fainted. Who was it that fainted, Tom?
Biloxi.
A man named Biloxi. Boxes Biloxi. And he made boxes. That's a fact. And he was from Biloxi, Mississippi.
They carried him into my house because he lived just 2 doors down from the church, and he stayed there for 3 weeks until Daddy told him he had to get out. After the day he left, Daddy died. There was no connection.
I used to know a man called Bill Biloxi from Memphis.
That's his cousin. I knew his whole family before he left. He gave me his aluminum putter. That's the one I use today.
We're getting old. If we were young, we'd rise and dance.
Remember Biloxi? Where'd you know him from, Tom? Biloxi.
I didn't know him. He was a friend of Daisy's.
He was not. I've never seen him before. He came down in the private car.
Well, he said he knew you. He said he was raised in Louisville. Bird brought him around at the last minute and asked if we had room for him.
He's probably bumming around on his way home. He told me he was the president of Yale.
Biloxi?
First place, we didn't have a president. By the way, Mr. Gatsby, I understand you're an Oxford man.
Not exactly.
Oh yes, I understand you went to Oxford.
Yes, I went there.
You must have gone there about the same time Biloxi went to New Haven.
I told you I went there.
I heard you, but I'd like to know when.
It was in 1919. I only stayed 5 months. That's why I couldn't call myself an Oxford man. It was an opportunity they gave some of the officers during the armistice. We could go to a university in either France or England.
Open the whiskey, Tom. And I'll make you mint julep. Then you won't seem so stupid to yourself, Tom. Look at the mint.
Wait a minute, I want to ask Mr. Gatsby one more question.
Go on.
What kind of row are you trying to cause in my house anyhow?
He isn't starting a row. You're starting a row. Have some self-control.
Self-control? I suppose the latest thing is to sit back and let Mr. Nobody from nowhere make love to your wife. If that's the idea, you can count me out. Nowadays, people begin by sneering at family life, family institutions, and next they'll throw everything overboard and have intermarriage between black and white.
We're all white here.
I'm not very popular. I don't give big parties. I suppose you've got to make your house into a pigsty in order to have any friends in the modern world.
Got something to tell you, old sport.
Please don't. Please let someone go home.
That's a good idea.
Your wife never loved you. She loves me.
You must be crazy.
She loves me, didn't you hear? She only married you because I was poor and she was tired of waiting. It was a terrible mistake. In her heart, she never loved anyone except me.
Sit down, Daisy. What's been going on? I want to hear all about it.
I've already told you what's been going on. It's been going on for 5 years, and you didn't know.
You've been seeing this fellow for 5 years?
Not seeing. No, we couldn't meet, but we both loved each other that entire time, old sport. No, and I used to laugh to think that you didn't know.
You're crazy. I can't speak about what happened 5 years ago because I didn't know Daisy then. And I'll be damned if I see how you got within a mile of her unless you brought the groceries to the back door. But all the rest of that is a goddamn lie. Daisy loved me when she married me, and she loves me now.
No.
She does though. The trouble is that sometimes she gets foolish ideas in her head and doesn't know what she's saying. And what's more, I love Daisy too. Once in a while, I go off on a spree and make a fool of myself, but I always come back, and in my heart, I love her. All the time.
You're revolting, Tom! You know why we left Chicago? I'm surprised they didn't treat you to the story of that little spree.
Daisy, it's all over now. It doesn't matter. Just tell him the truth that you never loved him, and it'll all be wiped out forever.
How could I love him, possibly?
You never loved him?
I never loved him.
Not at Capiolani?
No!
Not the day I carried you down to the punch bowl to keep your shoes dry?
Please don't. There, Dee. Oh, you want too much. I love you now. Isn't that enough? I can't help what's past. I loved him once, but I love you too.
You loved me too?
Even that's a lie. She didn't even know you're alive. Why, there's things between Daisy and me that you'll never know. Things that we'll never forget.
I want to speak to Daisy alone. She's all excited now.
Even a loner can't say I never loved Tom. It wouldn't be true.
Of course it wouldn't.
As if it mattered to you.
Of course it matters. From now on, I'm going to take better care of you.
You don't understand. You're not going to be taking care of her anymore.
I'm not? Why is that?
Daisy's leaving you.
Nonsense.
I am, though.
She's not leaving me. Certainly not for a common swindler who'd have to steal the ring he put on her finger.
I won't stand this. Oh, please, let's get out.
Who are you anyhow? You're one of the bunch that hangs out with Mayor Wolfshine. That I happen to know. I've made a little investigation into your affairs, and I'll carry it a little further tomorrow.
You can suit yourself about that.
I found out about what your drugstores were. He and this Wolfshine bought up a lot of side street drugstores here and in Chicago and sold grain alcohol over the counter. That's one of his little stunts. I picked him for a bootlegger the first time I saw him, and I wasn't far wrong.
What about it?
I guess your friend Walter Chase wasn't too proud to let in on it. You left him in the lurch, didn't you? You let him go to jail for a month over in New Jersey. God, you ought to hear Walter on the subject of you.
He came to us flat broke. He was glad to pick up some money, old sport.
Don't you call me old sport. Walter could have you up on the betting laws too, but Wolfshine scared him into shutting his mouth. That drugstore business was just small change. But you've got something on now that Walter's afraid to tell me about.
Please, Tom. I can't stand this anymore.
You two start on home in Mr. Gatsby's car. Go on, he won't annoy you. I think he realizes his little presumptuous flirtation is over. Want any? Nick? Nick?
What?
Want any?
No. I just remembered today's my birthday. I'm 30.
Imagine we're married anyone.
Still, I'm married in June. Open the whiskey top.
Say your fucking name, please.
She loves me. You must be crazy. She loves me.
You love me, dude.
What's going on? I can't speak about what happened 5 years ago because I didn't know Daisy then, and I'll be damned if I see how you got within a mile of her.
Fuck, hey. Fucking Sue. And it's fucking September. And I'm not fucking right now.
What are you thinking about?
Oh no, I'm with y'all. You see my house, you see his house. So what is it gonna be a man richer than me and we're gonna go out
Lord, what are you talking about?
Gold diggers, man, gold